All right, here we go. Question number 19 from our 0314 homework number 2 in MyLab Math. Find an equation of the line that contains the following pair of points. All right, so what they've given us is 2 points on a line. They want us to find the equation of the line. And if we look right here, you're going to see that they want the answer in slope-intercept form. So how are we going to get that equation? Well, if we have 2 points, we can find the slope. In a previous video, we covered how to find the slope given 2 points. And the slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And remember in the previous video, I said I highly recommend that you label your points first and then plug and pray. Okay, so I've got my -6 and -7. That is my first x and my first y. The -18 and -21, that is my second x and my second y. And now that I have those labeled, it makes it super easy to plug and play. So y2 is -21 minus a -7. In the bottom, x2 is -18 minus a -6. And do you see me putting those in parentheses? That's because parentheses indicate multiplication, and a negative times a negative makes a positive. So those are both going to turn into pluses. So that's going to be -21 plus 7. And if you don't mind, I'm going to check that with the calculator. -21 plus 7, -14. And I've got -8 plus 6, which is -12. A negative over a negative makes a positive, and I do need to reduce that to lowest terms. So I'm actually going to ask the calculator for assistance to reduce that. 14/12 is 7/6. And if you're thinking, why didn't I put the negatives in? Remember I said negative over a negative makes a positive. So I knew the slope was going to be positive anyway. So there's my slope. Now, from the previous video, we know that if we have a slope and a point, I can use point-slope form. And so just to recap what that looks like, point-slope form, that is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So again, this is another formula we're going to have to make use of to get this equation. All right, so let's look at what we need here. We need m, x1, and y1. So I have m, the slope is 7/6, x minus. Now let's scroll up. x1 was -6. So that's going to be minus -6. And over here it's y minus y1, which is -7. So minus a -7. All right, so now let's clean this up a bit. 2 negatives make a plus. 2 negatives make a plus. We're going to have y plus 7 equals 7/6 x plus 6. And remember that we need to get this into slope-intercept form. And so that means I need to distribute the 7/6 and then bring the 7 over. So here we go. 7/6 times x, that's going to be 7/6 x. 7/6 times 6. Now these 6's are actually going to cancel and leave me with just a 7. And then the plus 7 comes over and turns into -7. Oh, and look at that. Plus 7 minus 7 cancel. So our answer is going to simplify nicely to just y equals 7/6 x. And so let's see if that is correct. 7/6. Don't forget to move over to put the x to the side. Bam. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.